Hey, welcome back to Chic Mama's Garden. You guys want to see all the growth and productivity that is going on in my kitchen garden in the month of May? Let me show you guys around. Our tomatoes are here, as well as basil. The dill are flowering. Fava beans is ready to be harvested. Let's see what we've been eating out of our garden in the month of May. What's been eating in our kitchen garden in the month of May. See if we can catch some uninvited pets and see what we will get to enjoy in June. Hey mamas, thank you for stopping by to visit me at Chic Mama's Garden. My name is Samantha. My mom and I, we garden in Oklahoma City, Zone 7A. We're excited to share with you, to show you all the amazing growth that is in our garden in the month of May. We'll show you guys a little bit of our garden in early May, mid-May, and now we're at the end of May, and there's so much growth and so much food is coming up in our garden. And I want to show you what's growing in our kitchen garden, and also tell me what's growing in your kitchen garden as well. Y'all ready to take a look? Let's go. All right, it had rained this morning, mid-afternoon. I have waited for the rain to stop to take you guys around the garden. Look how the tomato arbor is getting full. We have a lot of growth in the month of May. The cattle panel trellis too. The leeks are here and blooming. We didn't have a chance to harvest the leek in a timely manner. I just enjoy the bulbs, the flower. Look, I don't like that wasp. We have lots of pollinators, lots of friends visiting in the garden. I hope that you guys are enjoying garden tour. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to visit our garden. My tropical garden, my mom and I, after the rain, in between the rain actually, we've been trying to clean the garden, pull out all the poppies and larkspur. She is preparing her okra space to plant her okras. We'll go back there in a minute, but let's go ahead and check out the rest of the pool bed. Or hibiscus. Oh no, I didn't get to show you guys. This hibiscus is really late to the party. I'm not sure what's going on. I think my butterfly flowers, can't remember what it's called. I have 3 died, and my zinnias are here. A lot of the flowers, I guess, didn't germinate in here that I self-seeded. So it's very bare when we pull the larkspur and the poppies. This is here. And I think this is the perfect storm. This is the Rose of Sheridan. She's just amazing. I can't wait to see her. Look what a huge difference between this perfect storm and this perfect storm. So I guess the light exposure, the poppies have been suffocating the light out of all these hibiscus because they're not doing so good either. This one only have 2 that's showing up. So I hope things will change very soon. I skipped the whole middle bed, but let's go ahead and go to the corner bed right here and pan you around. Start the kitchen garden tour on the other side with the tomato trellis. Let's go ahead and start on this side because I have something exciting to show you guys. One of the many cool growth in the month of May is our first tomato. Look, she's an early girl tomato, and look at this. I'm very, very excited. I think we have about 3 or 4 early girl tomatoes, and the beans are here. These beans are self-sown. My peppers are looking happy. They have flowers on it. Now I don't pinch or prune my peppers. I just let them be. And the final one. Labor Day. So these may have been the one that I scattered some seed for a while, and I just kind of plant inside them since I can't move them. There are some damages, but I just taped them, or this one lost its head. But the rest still look pretty good. These peppers right here are looking happy. I think they're happy. We're about to have peppers soon. I believe I planted jalapenos along this bed. We planted some marigolds. I want the marigolds to line the border this bed just to protect the peppers at least against the heat later on. You have your tomatoes in it. Around the tomatoes there should be lots of basils and herbs. We have a borage. Now I snuck in borage everywhere just because I hope that it will help me defend the garden against pests, which I'm not sure we'll be able to see a lot of pets today. We saw some wasps earlier. Since it's after the rain, the pets may have hid away. I'm trying to find it. Look how big the tomatoes are. These are self-sown leeks. That looks like a garlic, but I think it's a leek. My sweet peas are now producing. Looks so lovely with the bachelor's button. Let's walk into the tomato pathway. I can't remember what we decided to name this. The oregano and the thymes are filling in for my walkway. Look at that big old tomatoes. I gave up on labeling my tomatoes. I'm just going to wait patiently for them to show up to decide who they are. We got flowers going on. Yeah, I wanted to show you this. Oh, the pathway, my town pathway. There's so many things to show you guys. And I also realized the time that I am late for work. So I have to go to work. Here's my sweet peas, the perennial sweet peas. I am thinking it'll come back year after year. That's what I believe. It's so beautiful. Let me smell it. She doesn't smell good. She smells like nothing. Let's back out of the tomato pathway. Oh my goodness, look at that borage. He's happy in that dinosaur kale. I think I'm going to end this brief tour of my kitchen garden. This is the east corner, my tomato pathway, tomato and peppers. I will have to go to work. We'll continue the tour to see the rest of the kitchen garden, maybe today after work or another day. Hi friends, we're back. I was starting our end of May kitchen garden tour, then I had to go to work. Now I'm back. It's after work. It's still raining. I waited all afternoon for the rain to stop to give you guys the end of May tour. I did for a few minutes. I couldn't finish the job. I think might as well continue right where we left off, even though I've forgotten where we left off. Let's go turn you around and take a walk past the pool to the kitchen garden. This may be a little silly because it's actually sprinkling right now. But you know what? We haven't had a tour in the rain before, right? So might as well. I can't remember where we left off. I think it was here in this tomato path garden. We still don't have the official name for it yet. I bet all these plants are super happy. I know for sure is they're very well supported because last year they did really well with all this obelisk. My creeping time is all coming up, and I think my iPhone will be fine in the sprinkle. If it gets more rain, then we'll get in. I gotta show you my elderberry. She's looking happy. Let's check out our sunflower. But my mom cleared a path, as you can see, for her okras. She is ready. She's planted some okras. We have one too many borage. I was worried that I may not get any borage at all this year. I threw a whole bunch of seeds, I think a whole package of borage seed into the garden. And now we have a whole bunch of borage. What should we name it? Give me some ideas of name. Can we just call this tomato path? Right here in the walkway is the creeping thyme with tomatoes on both sides and basil. And then on the peripheral is going to be all my jalapeno pepper with marigold. It's going to look really beautiful. You can see the creeping thyme. Isn't she gorgeous? I may cut the tour short because the rain is looking like it's coming down more aggressively. This must be another early girl because I see 2 tomatoes that I missed. I can't believe it. This is where I damage her by pruning with my fingernails instead of clippers. We have a couple more coming up. She's looking so good. Let's pan you around. I think it's rather romantic that take you along a walk with me in the rain. Our tropical garden bed, the pool garden, is coming alive with our Miss Oklahoma Cannas. She's a beautiful coral, shade of coral. It's gorgeous. We thin her down a little bit. I'll definitely need to thin her more next year. The hibiscus is showing up. My flowers that I threw in, my cosmos and zinnias, didn't really show up. I think the poppies just kind of took over this bed right here, so we'll see some bare spots. Since we're enjoying this romantic walk in the rain, look at that, sunflowers blooming. I don't want to walk down there to show you guys his happy face. Do you notice that there's scissors? I try to put scissors everywhere for opportunity to prune and weed. If I see a weed, I pull it right away. If I see something that needs to be clipped, I like to clip it ASAP. Let's see what my mom has in this bed. Remember, this was the bok choy bed? The nasturtium is doing really well here. I think these are jewel tone nasturtium. Here's another borage. You're not supposed to put a borage inside the bed. I just trying something different this year. So I may sprinkle more basil in this bed. But look at that lily. I got this lily for my husband because it has a maroon speckled white lily, and she smells so good. I wish I knew. She smells so good. She's so beautiful. My husband was kind of sad. The rest of her friends got chopped off, but she'll be back next year. And hopefully by then I know her name, or I'll learn how to propagate it for him. The poppies are towards the end of the season. We have a couple more plants that are still blooming. I just decided to keep them. I didn't have the heart to pull this one, even though it looks so ugly. The phlox is coming up, as well as just beautiful. I don't know if she's gonna be purple or not. Echinacea. Can't remember her color. I caught this in the middle of the south bed. These used to be our favorite tomatoes in here, but we didn't have that. It's called a garden gem tomatoes that my husband and I love. I didn't plant it this year in this place. It's supposed to be both San Marzano tomatoes. Actually, since we messed up on the labeling so much, I'll just be surprised. Are you guys enjoying the sunset tour in the sprinkle rain? Here is a whole bunch of pumpkins. Last year I asked my husband to throw away a pumpkin somewhere in the garden. So he threw it in my garden bed. And now we have a whole bunch of volunteer pumpkins. And I think it'd be cool. It's fun. We'll see how this plan will work out. And these, oh my goodness, this is an interesting time in the garden. That's why I really want to do this tour for you guys, because I'm leaving out of town, but when I come back, it's going to be a late Chelsea chop. We're going to chop everything down and start over. I just didn't have time to. The oregano is getting out of hand, but when we get back, it's going to be beautiful flowers. We just chop her down and start her over. The Black Beauty tomato is doing well. She's happy. I bet everyone's going to be so happy with this sprinkle and rain that we have here. And see, I should not put in the bed. Lesson learned. Oh my goodness. I think that's the French tarragon, and it's flowered with the dinosaur kale and the blue dazzle kale. Looks like it's been eaten. I don't think we'll be able to see any caterpillars, probably hiding from the rain. But the Swiss chard is still doing good and happy. We have been eating from this bed a lot. Oh, the peppers. Do you see the peppers? They are flowering. So I think this is my serrano pepper bed. I am not sure. I have got to get my labeling life together. The peas are coming to the end. So when I get back from my trip, definitely gonna have to pull all these peas. But this one looks too good not to harvest and eat. Oh, I'll put away those winter sowing containers. It's no longer good. Looking at this bed right here, all the arugula is flowering. But, you know, I'm gonna let it flower. I do like the beautiful colors and structure of the arugula flowers. They're so tall. So this is not gonna be the best tasting arugula at this stage. The strawberries and the arugula's covering my pathway and the leaves. So we have to find another way down there to my mom's. She just recently cleaned up the okra bed. My squash is coming up along with the nasturtium. This is crazy, huh? I need to clean out this bed to give it air when I get back from my trip, because everything is so overgrown. I do like that I left that sunflower in there. She gives the garden a lot of vertical height interest. Same thing with the leaves. Step in the garden for a little bit. We're gonna go through this tour super fast. This is the end of May here in Oklahoma, my backyard garden. I don't know why she has to do this, but she pulled all the strawberries so she can plant her okras. So now I hate bare soil. I hate naked soil. I like it covered. I didn't even want to fix the drip irrigation, but now that's forcing me to do it. I think I have beans crawling up on my beans obelisk right here, and I think she may have pulled it also. Oh, that's another day's sorrow. Okay, look at all this bed of sunflower. Oh, look at that beautiful sunflower we have going on there. I'm not gonna go down there, but here's. She got her okras planted. So she wanted okras all the way along the fence. So it's gonna look really cool when she's done. There's the bird buddy. From this angle of this bed side of it, the cattle panel trellis, peas have been really good to us. All this kale that we've been eating from it. But the peppers are getting big, so I'm excited. It looks like a bell pepper, but the leaves are damaged. I stuck a borage in there and squash. My sage is still alive. And look at this. We have a little squash. Isn't that cute? Let's take the back road. Sad. She just tore up all the strawberries. Unnecessary, Mom. Oh, Lordy. But y'all, check out the fava beans. They are ready to be harvested, but I don't have time to. So when I get back, we're gonna have some good fava beans to enjoy. And hopefully lots of squash to enjoy too. June in the garden is very exciting. But I think May is more exciting because you see the transition of the season as well as the beginning, the middle, and the maturity of some of the plants. These are, everyone is flowering, and when we get back in a couple weeks, they'll be fruiting these tomatoes, and then we'll know what kind of tomatoes they'll be. And the dill are already flowering. I need to harvest some dill here for dinner. We're having tuna tonight. So that'd be wonderful. Have you seen the garden from this angle? I'm sure kill all those strawberries. I feel so bad for them. Their daughter's gonna be so sad. But look at the fava beans. Can you see in there? Hard to see in there. It's gonna be hard to harvest too. But there it is. That's not ready to be harvested yet. When you see it knuckled up, then that's when it's ready to be harvested. And the peas, the end of the peas' life. I have planted some cucumbers. After the fava beans days get pulled, the cucumbers will get to shine. That yarrow is just striking. I love that coral orangey look. This is one of my favorite yarrows. Isn't she beautiful? I can't remember what variety she is. I can't remember that variety either. I need to figure it out. I love all this colorful yarrows. It's just, look down there. There's more yarrows. Look, so this, you see how this fava beans all knuckled up? It's ready to be harvested. And a whole bunch of her friends on the other side of the bed is ready to be harvested too. Let's look down. Isn't that cool? I love my obelisk. Okay, I think this will conclude our tour for now. For our end of May, I will see you back again in a couple weeks in June, and hopefully we'll get to pick some strawberries together. Not those, because my mom killed those. These, look at that. It's still sprinkling, but let's go ahead and conclude our rainy day in the garden sunset tour of my vegetable garden in May. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you do, please like and subscribe to our channel. Come back often and visit us. I post shorts often, almost a few times a week, and then I try to get a video out when the garden is changing to share with you what's growing in my garden. My garden is very chaotic, nice and controlled chaos, if you can believe that. I try to have a good structures in my garden, like the obelisk behind me and the tomato arbor and the cattle panel trellis that you see too. So I try to have some structure going on in the garden. We like to have, just like in a pot, I like to design on my garden bed with the thriller, the fillers, and the spillers. So I have my support system, and then my anchor plants, and then my fillers in, and then I have my pretty flowers for the pollinators. And with that tour, I will be back and show you guys in more details how that garden design is actually applied in each of my bed, and what is growing, what is considered as an anchor plant, what is the thriller, fillers, and spillers. So wait for that and tune in for that. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, spending your time with me, and remember, every day is a new opportunity to cultivate our lives, and let's do it together. Cheers.